There has been a lot of talk about the electric car revolution, but it hasn't happened yet. So where is our white knight of electric vehicles that is going to change people's perceptions and be available to the average consumer at a price they can afford? It's arriving in Chevrolet dealerships now. It's the all-new Chevrolet Bolt. Now, unlike the Volt is a pure electric vehicle. It doesn't have the gas generator to extend the range of the car. The Bolt is the breakthrough the electric car market needed, a compact hatchback design that's almost utility-like. It has great range and is at a price within the realm of many buyers. Now the price is $42,795, which seems like a lot, but there's substantial fuel savings each month to offset the monthly payments. In addition, there's a $5,000 rebate from the BC government, up to $14,000 in the province of Ontario, plus in many areas you also get to drive in the HOV lane. This review is going to be something completely different. While I have this vehicle over the next week, I'm going to record some video blogs. I'll give you my impressions and tell you what it's really like to live with this car. Chevrolet wanted to make a car that was practical, fun to drive, and loaded with technology. The interior dimensions are similar to a compact utility, thanks to a high roof and lack of mechanics intruding into the cabin like a conventional transmission. They've done a good job of the interior. When you get inside, you'd have no way of knowing that you're driving an electric vehicle. It's a very simple, clean, kind of updated layout with a little bit of chrome and splashes of piano black finishes. The touchscreen is 10.2 inches. It's massive, and I thought it was a little bit of overkill when trying to use the radio or climate controls, but what I noticed the huge advantage of the size is when you are looking at more of the electrical vehicle things, like how much energy you're using, how much charge is left, how much each device in the car is using, like your air conditioning, heated seats, those kinds of things. It makes it a lot easier to read when the screen is so big. I want to talk about the power and handling. The single electric motor puts out an impressive 200 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque. The acceleration from an electric car is instant, and the smooth and quiet ride is rivaling luxury car levels. The handling is sure-footed thanks to the battery being placed low under the floor, keeping the center of gravity low. I don't know if I would say it's necessarily range anxiety, but I'm grasping the concept. So I live in an apartment building and there's no plug-in by my parking spot. So I went and got an extension cord, and the extension cord doesn't reach. So I did have to switch parking spots with my neighbors. Obviously, if you're buying a car like this, for your home or your apartment building, it'd be fairly easy, I think, to make some arrangements. Now I'm driving around the mall parking lot. I was gonna go grab some groceries. One of my girlfriends was saying that the mall by her place actually has some plugins, and I'm driving around the parking lot here and I don't see anything. I don't see signs. I wouldn't know where to go. I'm fine. I've got 193 kilometers, so it's not a big issue, but it's definitely something I've been aware of the last couple of days, that there are a lot more gas stations around than there are charging stations for electric cars. The time to fully charge a Bolt takes 9 hours when connected to a 240-volt outlet, which is how long most people leave their cars overnight. The reality is that it will take less time because the car will rarely ever need a full charge each night. Maybe the driver will have only used half or 2/3 of the charge at a time. The engine is incredibly quiet. It takes a while to get used to being in an electric car and parking it and thinking, ooh, is the car still running, and not being sure. That being said, there was a little bit of wind and road noise that sneaks into the cabin when I was traveling at higher speeds, but nothing too bad. And I wonder if it would be that noticeable if the engine wasn't so quiet. After the charging issues I had yesterday, I did some research and I found a charge point station at my gym. So it took me a couple of minutes to sign up for the app, but while I'm here, they've got 2 spots for electric cars and I can plug it in for 3 hours. That's what it was like to live with the Bolt for the last week. Now remember, if you are buying an electric car, you're going to have to install a 240-volt charger, and charging your vehicle becomes just part of your daily routine. The Bolt is the breakthrough car that we've been waiting for in the electric car market, and it's coming from Chevrolet. Now, who saw that one coming?
.360 versions of many of our videos are available online at drivingtelevision.com.